And just like that, we are going to rescue Bailey. He got his truck running pretty good. We got that fuel leak fixed, messed with a couple other things on it, tweaked with it a little bit, and he snapped an input shaft. So we got two little small ratchets, that's all I could find, ratchet straps. We're gonna try to pull him back. See how this goes.
See that loose, something did.
Something broke? Is it running better?
It's still leaking.
Still leaking?
Yeah, it was running good.
It's running a lot better. Broken already. Well, I decided to ride back with Bailey because there's so much stuff in Mason's truck. There's literally nowhere for me to sit. But so you were just driving and it let go, or what?
Yeah.
Said it just revved to the moon.
About 70
So,
pounds. 75 pounds.
About 75 pounds of boost, something let loose. So, looks like we're just gonna have to pull the trans out and do a whatever it's gonna take to fix it. So you guys will get to see that, so you have something to look forward to. So we're just going over the receipt while we're getting pulled back on what exactly his trans is supposed to have done to it. And apparently,
I know it has the valve body.
it definitely has a valve body. Apparently it's got a
It's got a converter because there's no way.
BD tampered input shaft. And that's what we're thinking broke, because it still has park, it just has no other gear, and it just free revs. So I don't know. Get it pulled out. We may see if I'm just gonna stick another billet or if he needs to go up a size. So we'll see. All right, guys, we just got back to the garage, pulling Bailey's truck back. He's working on pulling the trans out so we can see what exactly he broke. Mason is working on changing his fenders over. He is gonna be repainting this truck. He's got a new bed for it, and he's gonna get these fenders put on today. Then he's really just gotta do a little bit of work on the rockers. Should have her rust free. What do you got going on in here? Looks fun. Good?
You
Got Bailey down here yanking this trans out. Trying? Still leaking something. But obviously the trans is gonna have to come out now.
I can see better now.
Got the drive shaft out. I'm gonna pull these converter bolts out, undo the wiring on the side of it, pull the lines off. We'll get it out on the ground and I'll catch back up with you guys whenever we get it out and we can see what's broke on it.
Looks clean.
This thing's covered in oil.
I know.
Missing a bolt right there. This is going to be the first time we've ever had the transmission out of this truck. Bailey got it when it was, I mean, this truck already had compounds on it and built trans when he got it. Built trans. So we're going to see what exactly is inside here in a minute. Well, we just got the transmission out on the ground. Go ahead and pull that converter out. Yep, it's broken. The input shaft is broken. We're gonna go ahead and get it put over here on the rolling cart, pull the pan off and pull that input shaft out. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is pull these 6 bolts out. They're 13 millimeter. We're probably gonna have to pull the valve body out. So you're gonna wanna come over here on the driver's side of the transmission, and these will actually go out through the bottom. So you don't wanna make sure that there's any crud that's gonna fall down your transmission. You're gonna want to pull your pan off, and then you're gonna have to pull the valve body out. People do make a tool to pull these front covers out. the pump, but we don't have one. It's just a slide hammer is all you need. So we'll just pull the valve body out, and then you can take a pry bar and stick it up to the cover and just beat it off. Get the rod off of there. Next, you're gonna make sure any dirt, any debris you do not want to get in the valve body. All it takes is just a little speck of dirt to get sucked up in one of the ports, and then you're gonna have to pull it back out. So we can't stress how clean you need to be. Obviously if you were gonna tear this down and completely rebuild it, all the parts would be extensively cleaned anyways, but since we're probably gonna put front clutches in it because second gear did slip a little bit. But other than that, I mean, we're not.
Alright, so we're pulling the band out.
You want to take your adjuster
Pull out
on the side.
Adjuster, pull the anchors out.
Looks like it's in pretty good shape.
Come out one piece. Just like so. Yep, we sheared that input shaft.
We got it tore down. Obviously our input shaft's broken, and we are checking out the clutches, and probably what's going to be an 800 horse truck. They do look a little worn. I mean, they would be fine in a stock truck for many more miles, but they are a little worn, so that's probably why it was slipping. So we're going to go ahead and replace these two whites out. So upon tearing it down, we also found out that this input shaft is stock as can be. You never know what you're really getting when you buy used without official paperwork, I guess. But yeah, I mean, this truck was 650 horse and he drove it 10,000 hard miles and it held up until now. So we will go ahead and I think he's gonna get a billet one on the way. Get a billet, that should hold up. So since the fender is already off, it's gonna be a lot easier to do this swap over here with it off. So he's just gonna go ahead and pull the turbo and manifold off, and the truck's gonna sit over here for a couple days until the rest of the parts get here. Alright, after a little bit of struggling, we got the manifold and turbo off. So that'll give us plenty of room to work in here, get it really cleaned up and everything before we put the other turbo on it. And just like that is going to be the end of the video. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and make sure you can come back for the next one.